JEM is my name, no one else is the same. JEM is my name. JEM.
It's back, it's back, the saxophone is back, and it's being played in a song, and it's great! It's so good! I was just complaining, I think literally the last episode, that the Misfits at the beginning of the season went to the trouble to hire a new member who plays the saxophone and never plays the saxophone in any of their new music! Except the very first one which introduced her, which was I Like Her Style, which is great. All of the new Misfits, I don't expect any of the older Misfits song to, them redoing the instrumentation. I understand. You've got a budget. But it was just kind of weird and a darn shame that none of the new Misfits music was using a sax. Well, here's new Misfits music. The song is called Trapped, and it's very good. Not just because it uses a sax, it's just a great song. And it uses a sax, which makes it even better. And it's great. So you have a great saxophonist. Misfits, keep using her.
Baby got trapped. Baby got trapped.
So this episode, back in the 40s, was the Taps Tucker Jazz Band. Well, they're all still alive, and JEM says, wouldn't it be nice, very nice,
Thanks very much.
to get the band back together? So she calls up some music producer and says, hey, if I can get the Taps Tucker Band back together, will you produce an album? And he says, sure, but I'm already about to sign a contract with Eric Bad Guy concerning another jazz album, because that's hot right now, but if you can get them here in 24 hours, I'll sign you. Otherwise, I'll, do the contract with Eric Bad Guy. So, Synergy hacks the IRS to find the other band members, because they know where Taps Tucker is, but they don't know where any of his bandmates are. And he doesn't know either. So Synergy hacks the IRS to find them.
I have uplinked with the IRS database in Washington. Processing download now. Do you wish hard copy?
Yes, please.
It's not legal, but it's for jazz, a good cause. So JEM says, okay, Shayna, you go to Philadelphia to find the one guy. Aja, you go to San Francisco to find the other guy. Kimber, you go to Detroit to find the third guy. Rhea and I are going to Netflix and chill. And then Bonnie comes out and she says, telephone. Hello? Taps Tucker's like, someone stole my horn! My trumpet? My lucky trumpet? It's the only thing I ever play. And JEM says, I guess Rhea and I are not going to Netflix and chill. We're going to have to break into Eric Bad Guy's office and steal it back. Because they know. They're like, of course it was Eric. To be fair, she calls up the music producer guy and it's like, hey, that other time-sensitive contract, who's that with? And he goes, oh, Eric Bad Guy. She goes, thanks. Thanks very much.
Thanks very much.
Yeah, Eric stole the trumpet, so we're going to steal it back. I like that the holograms are they're never so... The Misfits? Most of the time they're just like, of course. Eric Bad Guy, it's in the name. He stole the trumpet. So, Aja goes somewhere to get one of the guys, and he's like, oh yeah, I'd love to perform with Taps in the band again. That'd be great, because, I'm up to my eyeballs in debt. So, you got a car? All right, let's go to the airport. Well, Eric did steal the trumpet, but he also sent the Misfits. Tech Rat hacked the airport to figure out the holograms' plane schedule, so they followed all of them. So Stormer followed Aja, and she pops the hood of Aja's car, which I guess is a rental, and just rips out a piece that looks really important, and walks away. And as she walks away, she passes two no-goodniks who are like, all right, let's beat the crap out of that guy and anyone he's around because he owes money. And she's like, oh, poop, that's... yeah. I didn't want anyone to get hurt. So she picks up a brick. I'm like, oh God, Stormer, don't kill them. And she throws it through a window to create a distraction so that Aja and the other guy can get away. And Stormer says, Pizzazz isn't going to like this, but I don't care.
Pizzazz isn't gonna like this, but I don't care.
You go, Stormer. So, let's see. Pizzazz and Tech Rat trap Kimber and some other guy in a baseball stadium where he's a janitor with electronic door locks. But the janitor just, goes to the breaker box and turns off the power and walks out the door. No! Plot foiled! Shayna goes somewhere else to find another guy who is rich and happy and doesn't really wanna. He's like, but hey, since you're here, wanna go out in my fishing boat? And she goes, okay. Jetta and Roxy are there, and they let the gas out of the boat, and, what they do something else. They sabotage something else. They kill the radio, I think, so they can't, so they strand the boat. And then a storm comes, and the guy washes overboard, and Shayna throws one of the floaty donut things at him. And I'm thinking, Shayna, you're supposed to tie a rope to that sucker. I mean, it's better than nothing, but the idea is to throw the floaty, you grab the floaty, and you haul the person back in. I mean, if there's no rope, definitely still throw the floaty. And she seems to realize that, because she's like, oh, wait. So she grabs another floaty, again, no rope, and dives in after him. I'm like, great, now you're both gonna die. But they don't. They swim, the stormy seas be damned, they swim back to the boat and manage to climb up the ladder, which is not realistic, but that's okay. So, they're stranded, and they don't make it back. Well, they make it back eventually. They spend the entire night out there, and then the Coast Guard drives by, and they fire a flare, and the Coast Guard tows them in. And, he says, wow, quite an adventure, eh? I owe you my life, Shayna. And she says, I'll take a yes, come back and sing with the Taps Tucker jazz band. And he goes, yeah, okay, I can do that. So they all get there, the whole band gets together just in time, and they sing a song called Jazz Has, and it is great. And what's her name? Britta Phillips, the singing voice for JEM. Man, she acquits herself to scat really well. It's a great jazz song. If I do another top songs of season 2, Trapped in Jazz Has will probably be on that, because those songs are really good. Anyway, jazz is great. Oh, and also the jazz, the Taps Tucker band has an upright bass, a drummer, a saxophonist, and trumpet player. You can also hear piano, but whatever. So it's great to have a genuine jazz song. Again, with Britta Phillips scatting, it's great. This episode is great. I like it. You should watch it. And if you don't like it, I'm sorry.
Little help from synergies. Put it in your bag.
Hold on. What are you two doing?
Let's get this back to Tap's place.